how are you coping with the way the World Series ended for the Yankees in Game 5 and with Juan Soto now going to the Mets?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take the latter. I'll take the latter one of those first. I mean, I think
Yeah.
I think it's just indicative of what it's become. And I think one of the things I've learned spending some time with baseball is that to a lot of these players, it's a job, right? It's a
Right.
job, and they can do it here, or they could do it there, or they could
Hmm.
do it anywhere. So I can't say that I'm 100% pleased with Juan Soto going to the Mets.
Right.
Especially half of my friend groups are Met. My friend group is Met fans, so we're
Are
gonna
they
have something.
really?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna have something to go back and forth about. No,
Hmm.
but I think everybody has to do what's right for themselves. Um,
True.
I think this whole thing about 15-year contracts is, I mean, that's kind of crazy to me.
Hmm.
But
765 million. It's insane. I did not expect them to get that much. I thought maybe below 550 would have
yeah,
made more sense. But in a way, I'm kind of happy the Yankees didn't get him for that price because
me
they
too.
can get so many more players, right?
Me too. And yeah, he's a generational talent, and yes,
Hmm.
but I think as with anything, time will tell. Time will tell
Right.
what'll happen. Certainly from his, being 19 to being 26, he certainly
Yeah.
performed a lot. But at the latter part of your career, maybe not five within the next 5 years, but within the next 10, after that, the 10 years after that, it'll be
Right.
interesting to see. So, yeah, I'm okay. The Yankees in the World Series,
Oh
yeah, I
man,
was
that was
very, very disappointed,
right.
obviously. Um, and I really also, as a lifelong Yankee fan, I am a lifelong Yankee fan.
That's good.
I grew up in the New York area, so I'm a third generation.
Oh wow.
My grandfather was always Yankees. My dad, my uncles, like everybody. So,
Yeah.
um, it's there's definitely they're from the Bronx, so it's definitely in our blood, so to
Yeah.
say. But to see them lose like they lost, I think that was a little heartbreaking.
It was
Um,
terrible.
yeah, I mean, I think especially like someone like like Aaron Judge, who
Oh man.
is such a player and
Yep.
such a force, and and deep down, like someone who's like, oh, I don't feel sorry for them. They make X amount of dollars a year. Yeah, that's true, but like becoming close to that, close to, I'm very, I know Aaron Boone pretty well,
Right.
obviously doing what I do and some of those things. And I just, from a personal perspective, I just
Hmm.
feel for them because I know how badly they want to win
Yeah.
and how much it means to them. And how, and they're just genuinely good people and you want good people to win. But yeah, I get it. But then on the flip side, Kike Hernandez is also someone I know. So, he was happy and, and
Yep.
that's good. But it's just, yeah, it was disappointing as a Yankee fan. How
It was
about
well
yourself?
deserved for the
Yeah,
Dodgers for sure.
yeah,
I think what it showed when Judge dropped the ball because he
yeah,
was looking at Kike actually right going
yeah,
to second. I think when he dropped the ball, I mean obviously that was not good, but it gives you an idea that errors happen to the best of us, and you could be a superstar athlete, superstar CEO, but at some point something's going to happen, right?
sure,
So
sure.
that's kind of good perspective from there, but it definitely wasn't a good time for me necessarily. Even
No,
though I'm happy in a way the Dodgers won because I live in LA, but
yep.
at the same time I'm a Yankee fan. So
Yeah, it was yeah. So, there's next year and the whole thing and let's see what happens and that's
right,
always the case. And I think, as Yankee fans too, there's always an expectation that they'll be in the postseason and they'll be in the World Series and whatever.
right,
So, I mean, I think they've, done a decent job with that, but yeah, I'd like to see them get a title. So,
yeah.